The time, 5 o'clock on this Wednesday evening, August 9th, 2017. It's time now for the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news on this Wednesday evening, August 9th, 2017. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. The time is 5 o'clock, and our top story in the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news on this Wednesday evening is... In Trump's North Korea warnings, his military school classmates heard echoes of this. Cuban missile crashes back in 1962. Why is the FBI so interested in Paul Manafort that agents were literally at his door before dawn? Transgender service members sue over Trump ban. Atlantic hurricane season could be the busiest since 2010. It's uniform change for Major League Baseball's Players Weekend. How Disney's plans to pull movies could impact Netflix. Car rams over soldiers in Paris suburbs. Suspect arrested after manhunt. U.S. sanctions 8 more Venezuelan officials, including Chavez's brother. North Korean frees Canadian pastor set his life from hard labor. Inflatable Trump chicken spotted outside of White House. Pence for president. Rumors likely to grow as vice president heads to Latin America with huge events party. Mormon church official James J. Amla excommunicated first leader kicked out in decades. Trump administration says solve an opioid crisis an absolute priority, but it doesn't know much about it so far. Nagasaki's mayor marked the 72nd anniversary of U.S. atomic bomb by demanding Japan join a recently adopted UN treaty banning nuclear weapons. The U.S.-led coalition fighting the Islamic State in Syria killed about 30 civilians in airstrikes on Raqqa this week, a human rights monitor said Wednesday. Defense Secretary James Mattis on Wednesday warned North Korea to stop its pursuit of nuclear weapons and face the destruction of its people. Kenyan opposition leader Raila Odinga allegedly general election was manipulated in favor of incumbent President Uhuru Kenyatta, which has sparked protests. Disney disclosed this week a $177 million payment likely to be made to help settle investigations against ABC News on the Pink Slime case. 5 members sue President Donald Trump from 5 service and military over his direct and treated transgender individuals from serving in the armed forces. New Hampshire has filed a lawsuit against Purdue Pharma, alleged drug manufacturer separately marketed OxyContin and worsened an opioid crisis. One of the Google's highest-ranking women has entered a controversial memo with a very personal essay. Tesla, poor union workers say a skip step with the Model 3 could lead to injuries during production hell. Kentucky man, transgender wife sue Amazon for workplace bias. Why health officials are worried about Moscow mule mugs. Looking at stocks down 36.64 points at 22,040.70, SP 5 down 9 cents at 2474.02, and Nasdaq down 18.13 points at 6352.33. This could be the biggest dumpster ever found. It's finally got a name. Press aide Meter Shaw falls victim to fake news. An amazing 13 million-year-old ape skull discovered. Pioneer type 1 diabetes therapy safe. Mom accused a line about being doctor faking son's cancer, and marijuana use holds 3-fold blood pressure risk. Peter Joe News time is 5:03 on this Wednesday evening. It's time now for a sport bus. The Red Sox will be taking on the Tampa Bay Rays in the finale of a quick 2-game series out. Tropicana Field. Looking at some Major League Baseball scores. Colorado Rockies over the Cleveland Indians 3-2. Texas Rangers the New York Mets 5-1. Seattle Mariners leading the Oakland Athletics 5-2. LA Angels leading in Baltimore 2-1 to the Chicago Cubs. San Francisco Giants 10-1. Josh Rosen among 5 top prospects with something to prove. Massachusetts State Police say Britain Vince Wilco now has more time to pull people out of crashed cars. Conor McGregor teammate Paulie Melanie left camp because his brother was dead, and Devonta Freeman Falcons agree on 5-year contract extension. Peter Joe News time. 5:04 on this Wednesday evening. It's time now for a traffic and transit report. Beep! Let's study off on the empty word. Still on this one, expensive. Minor delays in the traffic. Commuter rail. It's Providence train, 8:26, 4 p.m. from Providence is up at 10 train Miss basket between Edinburgh Station and South Station and on the ferries they are looking at. Okay, looking at hours and byways of New England on this Wednesday evening. Down and around, 95 of both ends. It's backed up between Providence and Warwick. 95 southbound side, back down to Providence. 295 on the southbound side. So between Johnston and Cranston. 295 on the northbound side. It's slow from Warwick down to Cranston. And 95 southbound side. It's slow all the way down to West Warwick. Route 4 on the northbound side. It's slow between Narragansett and Warwick to Route 95. Route 6 on the westbound side. It is slow between 137 and Arch all the way to Route 124 and eastbound of Route 6 slow after Route 134 in South Dennis. 24 on the southbound side. It's slow for the Raynham surge between 495 and 44. 495 on the southbound side. A little slow after Route 24 in Raynham. 3 on the southbound side. It's slow between Marshfield and Plymouth. 95 on the southbound side. It's slow between Route 1 and Sharon all the way to Route 185 and Foxborough. 24 on the southbound side. It's slow between 120 and Kenton all the way to Route 139 and Stoughton. Route 3 on the southbound side. Slow over the Braintree stretch. 120 on the northbound side. Slow between the Braintree split and 24 in Canton. 128 on the southbound side. It's slow between Route 2 and Lexington and the Braintree split. 128 on the northbound side. It's slow between Waltham and the 95 and Peabody. 120 southbound side. Slow between Beverly and Linfield. 97 Expressway southbound side. Slow between Mass Pike and the Braintree split. Northbound side it is back between South Boston and Mass Pike. Again, 93 northbound slow between Boston and Medford. Mass Pike and westbound side. It's slow between Brighton and Natick. Mass Pike eastbound side slow between Natick. Between Alston and Logan Airport of Boston. Mass Pike westbound slow between Logan Airport and South Boston. Route 1 on the northbound side slow between Charlestown and Revere. Route 3 on the northbound side slow between 1 train Burlington all the way up to Chelmsford. 495 both ends is backed up between Chelmsford and all the way up to Lawrence and Haverhill. 290 westbound side slow between Shrewsbury or Route 9 and Worcester. 91 on the southbound side slow between 391 and Chickley Yard to Springfield. 291 on the southbound side backed up around Route 91 in Springfield. 91 little slow between Wintlocks and Hartford Connecticut. A4 westbound side. It is slow for the West Hartford search. A4 eastbound side slow between Hartford and West Hartford and East Hartford. 91 on the southbound side. It's slow after I-91 in Hartford, Connecticut. A4 eastbound side slow from the New York Connecticut state line all the way to Danbury. I-84 westbound side low to Danbury stretch. Merritt Parkway eastbound side low between New Canaan and Westport and hit back again for the Bridgeport stretch. 95 on the northbound side slow between Greenwich and Bridgeport. 95 on the southbound side slow between Stafford and Greenwich. 95 on the northbound side slow between West Haven and New Haven. 95 on the southbound side slow between Guilford and Brentford. 95 on the northbound side slow between Brentford stretch. And up north, Vermont, New Hampshire main line was off. Looking good. Peter Chill News Time is 5:08 on this Wednesday evening. It's time now for a weather report, and it turned out to be a winner in the weather department on this Wednesday. Beautiful sun, comfy dew points, and beautiful day today. And expecting more of the same tomorrow. Currently, it's 90 degrees, dew point about 65, humidity 44%, and ground temperature 14 inches. Okay, current conditions around the region, it's 85 in Boston, 84 in Beverly and Gloucester, it's 82 in Bedford, 85 in Pittsburgh, 79 in Worcester, 85 in Norwood, 83 in Taunton and in Plymouth, 81 in Bedford, 79 in Falmouth, 78 in Chatham, 77 in Marshfield, 82 in Nantucket, it's 80 in Provincetown, it's 81 in Providence, 77 in Buckeye and Montauk, 79 in Islip, 81 in New York City, 79 in Bridgeport, New Haven, it's 82 in Danbury, Connecticut, 8 Waterbury and Meriden, 85 Hartford, Windsor, 82 in Springfield and Greenfield, 79 in North Venomans and Pittsfield, Mass, 82 in Albany, 68 in Silver Springs, 81 in Bennington and Brown, Vermont, 82 in New Hampshire, 81 in New Hampshire, 78 in Rutland, Vermont, 82 in Lebanon, New Hampshire, A1 in Lucknow, New Hampshire, A4 in Concord, Manchester, New Hampshire, A2 in Nashville, New Hampshire, A4 in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, and Rochester, New Hampshire, 79 degrees up in Portland, Maine. Okay, surface map around the country, and it shows straight to your front, stretching from eastern British Columbia down further north Wyoming. Cold front stretching from South Dakota down to Minnesota, merging with a station front from the Northern Great Lakes all the way down to Northern Ontario, merging cold front from northeastern Ontario, stretching to Northern New England up to eastern Quebec. Station front from the Utah all the way down to northeast Mexico, and then merging the warm front from Texas all the way down to Louisiana, down to the Gulf States, and cold front from northern Florida all the way off the Carolina coast, and warm front and cold front off the Carolina coast, low pressure off the Carolina coast, front line down to the Florida coast, front line from the Dakotas all the way down to western Texas, and with low pressure in western Kansas, high pressure in Utah, Indiana, northeastern states, and eastern Ontario, and front line from Southern Nevada down to the Gulf of California, front line down to California, and low pressure with a front line from southwest British Columbia all the way down to Washington, Oregon, and front line from the Dakotas all the way up in Montana, and low pressure in the Dakotas, southeastern California, western Kansas, and southeastern Texas. It's 83 degrees in Detroit, 84 in Cleveland, 78 in Pittsburgh, 85 in Washington, D.C., 80 in Atlanta, 90 in Miami, Florida, 95 in Brownsville, Texas, 92 in Dallas, Texas, 83 in Kansas City, 82 in Omaha, Nebraska, 80 in Chicago, Illinois, 66 in Minneapolis, St. Paul, 75 in Great Falls, Montana, it's 80 in Seattle, 64 in San Francisco, 74 in Los Angeles, 102 in Las Vegas, 107 in Phoenix, it's 84 in Salt Lake City, 77 in Denver, and 89 degrees in Albuquerque, New Mexico. All right. Let's take a look at radar, and it shows a line of showers and storms. And currently, there are a line of storms from north of Sunderland, Vermont, down to the island in Vermont, and around North Springfield. And another one stretching from Denby, Vermont, all the way down to Russellville, and up around Plymouth Kingdom and Plymouth in Vermont. While rain showers stretching from Beartown, Vermont, all the way up to West North Vermont, and they're going to be headed towards the east, so West New Hampshire from Lebanon down to Leominster. You are next in these lines of showers and storms, and rain showers, popcorn clusters of rain showers stretching along from Burlington, Vermont, all the way down to Virtue, Vermont, and north of Warren, New Hampshire, and see a tiny little bit of rain showers west of Farmington, Maine. And raining around Mount Washington, north of Lincoln, and north of Littleton, up in New Hampshire. And a lot of rain, showers, and storms near Amsterdam, near the Thruway in New York State, and raining north of Richmondville, and around Hofstra and north of Burlington Flats in New York State. And popcorn clusters of rain showers and Ontario from north of Toronto, stretching east of Minden and near Yalker and west of Ogdensburg in Ontario, and headed towards the east-northeast. And rain showers stretching from eastern Quebec and the northwestern portions of Maine and northwestern New Brunswick. And rain showers stretching around east of Burlington, Maine, and raining down south of Oromocto in Maine. With some clouds around Vermont and western New Hampshire. And look at that. National Radar and Satellite shows a line of rain showers from eastern Texas with some storms stretching to Louisiana and Mississippi and northern and southern Alabama and down to Florida Panhandle, and another line of showers and storms from Georgia all the way down to the coastal Carolinas, and a line of showers and storms from northeastern Oklahoma down to eastern Kansas, down to western Missouri, and up to central Iowa, down to eastern Minnesota, down to western Wisconsin with the clouds from Wisconsin down to Kansas, and popcorn clusters of showers and storms around southeastern Arizona down to New Mexico with some clouds, and never popcorn cluster of showers and storms from Colorado and Utah stretching up to Wyoming, down for Idaho, Oregon, Northern California, Nevada, and southwestern portions of Montana, with some clouds in there. Okay, looking at the tropics in the Atlantic, and it has been active since 2010. On Franklin, it's now a hurricane as of 5 p.m., 4 p.m. Central Time with 20.1 in the north, 94.9 in the west. Max sustained winds at 75 miles an movement west at 12 miles an hour. And Franklin became the first hurricane in the 2017 Atlantic season, and Hurricane 1 is effect for the coast of Mexico from Puerto de Veracruz to Cabo Rojo. The hurricane 1 to effect for the coast of Mexico north of Cabo Rojo to Rio Pinalco. Tropical warnings in effect for the coast of Mexico east of Puerto de Veracruz to Puerto dos Bocas, and the coast of Mexico north of Tuxpan to Barra del Toro. Hurricane warning means that hurricane conditions are expected somewhere in one area. Preparation to protect life and property should be rushed into place. Hurricane watch means that hurricane conditions are possible within the watch area. Tropical warning means that tropical conditions are possible within the warning area. And for storm information specific area, please monitor the product station by National Meteorological Service. Then 4 p.m. the center of Hurricane Franklin was located in latitude 24.1 at the north, longitude 94.9 in the west. Franklin is moving toward the west near 12 miles an hour, and this general motion is expected to continue for the next day or so. On the forecast track, the center of Franklin is expected to be across the coast in the Mexican state of Veracruz tonight or early Thursday. Max contained wind time increasing near 75 miles an hour with higher gusts, and some additional strengthening is expected until the center crosses it close. Rapid weakening is expected after landfall in Mexico, and hurricane force winds extended out to 35 miles an hour from the center, and tropical force wind gusts expected on with up to 140 miles an hour, and estimated central pressure of 94 millibars at 29.06 inches. Rainfall totals of 48 inches as the maximum amounts of 15 inches are possible across the Mexican states of Tabasco, Northern Veracruz, Northern Puebla, Taxca, Hidalgo, Querétaro, and eastern San Luis Potosí in eastern Mexico. These rains will be capable of producing some light, threatening flash floods and mudslides. Hurricane conditions are expected to reach the coast within the hurricane warning area tonight. Preparation to protect life and property should be rushed to completion, and tropical conditions are expected to cross portions of the tropical storm warning area along the southern shore of the Bay of Campeche tonight. Hurricane conditions are possible within the hurricane watch area tonight, and tropical conditions are expected within the tropical storm warning area in East Mexico by this evening. Storm surge, dangerous storm surge will raise water levels by just 4 to 6 feet above normal. Tide levels along the median coast near the north of where the center makes landfall in the hurricane warning area near the coast. The surge will be accompanied by large and destructive waves. And 2 more. Tropical disturbances number 1. Sharp thunderstorm activity associated with a trough of low pressure located about 350 miles east of the northern Leeward Islands has continued to increase slightly in organization since yesterday, while development will be slow to occur. It's unfavorable environmental conditions. Its environment is forecast to improve this weekend, while the trough moves northwestward over the western Atlantic and formation chance for us. Low 10% formation chance for 5 days, medium 50%, and disturbance number 2, 10% chance of cyclone formation for us. There's no shower and activity over the Bahamas is associated with a trough low pressure off development and appears likely this system could bring areas of heavy rain to portions of the Bahamas and Florida during the next day or two. Formation chance for us. Low 10% formation chance for 5 days. Low 10%. Okay. Forecast discussion. Oh. What I'm thinking, it's going to be a comfy day today and another winter tomorrow. And beach and boredom forecast for tomorrow. Air 7682, water 6572, high tide 744 a.m. Low tide 1:57 a.m. And if you're going to the Patriots game tomorrow against Jacksonville at 7:30 p.m. at Gillette, partly cloudy and 37 degrees, so it'll be a perfect day for a football game tomorrow, along with any extra activity for tomorrow. Okay, forecast discussion. High pressure will bring dry, pleasant conditions and couple of humidity levels by Thursday and Thursday very much, but the northwest will bring wet weather trends to the region throughout the weekend and the next week. But now looking at a washout, keeping subtropical moisture and more humid air at bay just as mainly offshore. Along with this 99 AL, looking at mainly seasonal comfortable conditions long term. High pressure moves across New England tonight. This will maintain dry, pleasant weather tonight with a clear skies, light wind. This long with dew points in the middle 50s, low 60s till minimum temperature reach 54, 62 degrees. Radio should cool and also during patches of fog. After midnight, as temperatures approach the dew point, best attention will be the usual fog bands such as Connecticut River Valley and possibly including Westfield, as well as places as Bedford and Norwood in eastern Massachusetts. One of the concern of the week front over the northern New England, Burlington, and Albany radar showing area showers over the northern New England this afternoon. In Mullen County shows mainly drier over southern New England and stability perimeter somewhat unfavorable for Quebec in our area. Totals 44, 46 over Mass and Long Valleys at borderline, but just above zero. Conditions are a little more favorable north of the Mass border. Could be a few isolated showers over the northern Massachusetts, generally along north of the Route 2 corridor. Okay, 7-day forecast goes like this. Tonight, most of the coast go at 57 degrees. Southwest spot 6 miles coming in the evening for Thursday. South could be 4 degrees. Calm becoming south around 6 miles in the afternoon. Thursday night, patch about go wise. Podcast about 57 degrees. South about 6 miles coming in the evening for Friday. Most of the south go at 80 degrees. Calm becoming southeast around 6 miles in the afternoon. Friday night, chance showers at mainly after 3 a.m. Patch about after 5 more miles. Most of the guys about 60 degrees. Southwest spot 6 miles coming in the evening. Just based on 30%. So if you're going to the football barbecue for the North Lansing football kickoff barbecue at Everett Leonard Field, No worries in the weather department at all. Saturday, chance showers and thunderstorms may after the morning hours. Patch about for AM west. Mostly clouds have a 78 degrees, chance ratio 40%. Sunny chance showers and thunderstorms before 9 p.m. Then a chance showers between 9 p.m. and midnight. Patch about up to 5 a.m. west. Mostly clouds about 64 degrees, chance ratio 30%. Saturday, patch about for 9 a.m. west. Putty sun in the most clouds, but 81 about 64 degrees. For Monday, chance showers after 10 a.m. Putty sun about 7 about 61 degrees, chance ratio 30%. And for Tuesday, most sunny podcast with 80 about 60 degrees. And for Wednesday, most sunny about 10 degrees. Peters, what a phrase on the evening. Beautiful evening on tap and terrific day on tap for tomorrow on a Thursday. And that's going to be for the Peter till 5 o'clock news on this August 9th, 2017 on a Wednesday on PJ with you. Good evening, goodbye day, and I'll see you at 11 o'clock for a later. What will be a good evening.